Okay, game two. Play Basilisk with another fairly close win. Got a couple of villages on the board, as well as Council Room Militia. Wait, okay, so hello deck. So it looks like basically picking up villages, picking up some jesters. Workers Village gives plus buys, which I am pretty certain is going to make it just way better than Farming Village on a board with Peddler, because you're going to be picking up Peddlers for free with it a lot. And yeah, eventually you'll be cycling your deck and winning. There's no trashing here on this board at all, which is going to make it a little tough, especially with only 4-cost villages. I'm pretty confident it's the correct way to go, like open Militia Silver, and from there buy tons of villages, try to get some council rooms. You might end up having to buy feasts to change into council rooms, because you don't want to buy a lot of silver, probably just one, so that you can get that deck cycling. Okay, so let's see what actually happened. Neither player opens with Militia. Militia is so good on turn 1 or 2. So good. Plus it's like the end game deck, so I don't understand why you didn't buy that. Yeah, it's just puzzling. They're both buying farming villages, which also makes no sense to me. Workers Village. Yeah, Workers Village is the one that gives you +1 buy, and there's Peddler on the board. So if you're planning on having any sort of actions chain, you want to have those plus buys. Basilisk actually has Farming Village be better than Workers Village on turn 3. It's pretty impressive. I think buy a council room. Jester is certainly a strong attack, but council room draws you 4 cards. Can add those jesters like in a few turns when you're cycling your deck. Can play them every single turn. Jarvis does get a militia on turn 4, which I guess he missed it on turn 1, I don't know, because buying it on turn 4 instead of turn 1 doesn't make much sense. Still both buying tons of farming villages. Again, farming villages are considerably worse than mining villages on this board. So. And grabbing a gold on turn 5, I think that's fine. Council room would be fine too, but 1 gold I think is going to get you those villages and council rooms so much more quickly on this board that I think it's necessary. Not necessary, but I think it's fine to get. Getting a merchant ship. I don't understand why Basilisk isn't buying council rooms. Maybe he's missing the interaction too, but yeah, council room and militia, like, check out those cards, they're pretty good together. So Jarvis is grabbing the council room, and he has the militia going. Still buying farming villages. I guess the council room gives you plus buys, but like, wouldn't you like to grab 4 peddlers in 1 turn? And then the 2nd gold on turn 8 I don't really like. Like, this is the 2nd gold in your deck. You're at a point where you need like 4 council rooms to cycle the deck, and you already have 1. So you're getting pretty close to just like being there. I would just go straight there. I don't think the gold is going to get you there any faster at this point. Jeez, I might have Jarvis gain the silver there. I don't think the silver is adding to your deck at this point. It's a 4th silver. There's no way to trash. Those are just going to come up your deck. Finally getting 1 workers' village. Woohoo. Wait, okay. Consider this. You're building a deck, like you have council rooms on the board. You're building a deck that can easily draw itself, so you have to draw the estates anyway, of which you have 3 total. Farming village is just not better here. It's different. Different in a way that is a lot worse. And yeah, here, just council room. Jarvis, I guess, is not in fact going for council room militia. Neither of these guys seem to be. We're just buying provinces. I do think it's a little soon to be buying provinces. There wasn't any other victory point card on this board. So provinces are quite important, but you guys are sort of starting the end game because you got 8 gold, I guess, is how I'm thinking about it. That's not why you should start the end game. The end game starts when your deck is powerful enough to end the game with a win. And this is going to be hard to explain just all at once off the top of my head. I've never had to try to do it before. But basically, when you buy that province on turn 9, you are greatly hurting your deck. The amount it could benefit from a really good action card or something like that is very high. You're sort of committing to trying to buy provinces for the rest of the game to end the game. Because if you buy a province now on turn 9 and then like start buying action cards on turn 11, that's just a silly mistake. Why did you buy the province on turn 9? You know, why didn't you buy action cards on turn 9? Because you could use those more. So you're here on turn 9 and you're planning on being out to grab at least 4 provinces and a duchy, I guess, to win. Well, I guess 4 provinces because you're going second. But the board has council room on it and villages. Like, it's risky. Definitely risky. Also, if you did want to end the game quickly with provinces, you'd want to be buying council rooms so that you could buy them. Because I think that you're going to find that you have quite a bit of trouble buying those on future turns. Get another one turn 11 and turn 12. Can't take it all back. Looking at the deck composition though, like, I don't know. I don't think you can actually play that consistent. You might be getting a little lucky this game. I think this is overreacting quite a lot. Basilisk has 3 provinces, it's true, but I guess given how many provinces he's been buying, it seems like you have to overreact, or react pretty strongly. So I guess I can understand it, but yeah, I don't really think so. And here, like, farming village, if that was a workers' village instead, you grab another peddler here. I'm sure there were situations earlier where that would have been the case. So yeah, we've just gone into the end game, which I don't think either player should have gone into. So I don't think Basilisk should have gone into it, because I don't think he could have ended the game on provinces before Jarvis just started drawing his entire deck and giving Basilisk every curse with his gestures and stuff like that. On the other hand, Jarvis needs to actually follow that plan, to punish heading straight for the endgame. And he's not. He's just buying provinces from behind, which is going to be a hard way to catch up. It'll work sometimes, but you're definitely admitting that you are at a disadvantage in the game if you try to do that. You end up ending the game on turn 17. So it took Basilisk 8 turns to buy 5 provinces. It's pretty impressive, that deck. And a duchy. It's actually sort of absurd. Yeah, I don't think you can expect that sort of output from your deck starting on turn 9. Maybe I'm wrong. And let's move on to game 3.